while I get ready for filming, we're going to talk about a little trick that I love to use to help me build passive income when I'm not able to put this little flannel on because my filming outfit is under here and I don't think it can be seen on camera. So something that is really going to help you make passive income when you're not able to film is compilations. It's literally one of my favorite things because you can use them just to like build your content, to just fill in gap days, or if you're ever injured and you can't film, or let's say you're sick or you're on vacation, or God forbid there's like an emergency or family emergency, whatever your case may be. Compilations are going to help you drastically make income and still be pushing content out there if you're not able to get in front of your camera and film something. So I had an injury a couple of years ago that quite literally left me bedridden for over a year. As you can imagine, I'm not gonna be making content while I'm healing from an injury like that. One thing that helped me so much was, aside from the websites that I worked on, was making compilations. Like I could not film like at all for a year. And if it wasn't for compilations, like, oh my god, my income would have been so much lower than I was able to get it at such like a delicate time. What I like to do is I put all of my content into folders. And that way, whenever I need to go grab them, I just go to that specific folder. And if you want, you can even make a folder within the folder, separating it into different categories. I just do a lot of different categories, and a lot of my clips like have multiple things, so it would just be a little bit difficult to place them. So what I did was I went through my folder, and I've been making content like steadily since 2018. I did have some years where like I took a break and then I came back, but when I was working, I was working. So I had so much content to pick from and to utilize for these compilations. So what I would do is I would write down all of these different kinks and all of these different topics that I could do from the clips that I already had. And then I would make like another clip from that compilation. So I'm trying to figure out how to say it. So like, for instance, let's say that I was going to do worship. Okay. I went through every single clip that had the backside in there, and then I just compiled them into one video. Now, when I went through even just like a few clips, I had well over 9 hours. So obviously I cut that down and then just narrowed it down. And then from there, just made more and more clips. So what compilations do, aside from the obvious of like filling in gaps for when you need to produce content and you can't, it's also a really great way for you to see what type of content is doing well, so that when you're able to make content again, you're making content that you know is going to sell immediately. It really helps you see like which clips not only do better, but when you're able to get back in front of your camera and put your energy into making clips, you're going to know like, okay, from my compilations, these ones sold way faster and then these ones kind of didn't. Or you may see that like they're all kind of even, and babe, go with that. If it works, keep working it, you know? There's a bunch of ways you can make compilations. Like some people just like get a bunch of different clips and compile them into one. So it's just like playing clip after clip after clip. That's kind of cool. But I don't know. I feel like it sells better if you like edit it differently. Maybe add some special effects that weren't there. Chop it up. See if you can do like a transition. Because believe it or not, if you do like similar movements in different clips, you will be able to transition one clip to another like so flawlessly. And it really adds that something extra to where when people know you're going to be posting compilations, they may have already purchased that clip, but they're going to know that your compilations are different from the original clip. And that's going to build intrigue and interest, which is going to make you sales. Like today's filming day, so I have a ton of clips like that are coming out. But the other day, I did a compilation and I did very well from the compilations that went out. So I don't know. It was kind of a little blessing in disguise, where I had to rely on compilations because now I know like, okay, we can throw in a compilation on this day. So when I sit down and I write down all of the clips that I'm gonna be doing for the month and what type of topics I'm gonna go over, what type of kinks I'm gonna go over, I'll be like, okay, well, we can do a compilation for this day. We can throw in a compilation here. try not to do too many compilations if you don't need to. Like, if you're in a situation where you need to rely on compilations, then babe, I totally get it. Like, you do what you need to do. Like I said, I had a year of nonstop compilations, so like I get it. But if you're able to make content outside of the compilations, do it. Because your compilations are going to be like a treat for people from now on. And when they see you have a compilation, it's going to build more excitement if you do them here and there rather than like every week you do multiple compilations. You can even do one compilation a week. You know what I mean? I mean, I feel like that's a little overkill if you don't need to, but you know what works better for you. This is just me and my personal opinion and what would work better for me and the quality that I like to push out there. Another thing that compilations are going to help you with is they're going to help you see like where you can have room for improvement or what you want to continue doing. So for me personally, there was this one clip. Hold on. I don't know why that eye just needs more concentration. There was this one clip that I made where I had my camera angled at the backside. And I don't know what it was. It was just the way the camera was pointing at me, the way it looked in the camera. It was just so good that when I saw that, when I was doing a compilation, I took note of it and I was like, okay, where did I have the camera when I did that shot? Because we need to add that in to more clips. And it is honestly like, it is so good. But I wouldn't have learned that if I didn't make the compilation and go back. Because how often do you sit there and watch all of your clips back over and over again if you don't need to? Like, unless I'm doing a compilation, I really don't, because my clip stores right now have almost 200 clips in them. I do not have the time to sit there and watch my clips over. But doing the compilations gives me an excuse to do that. It also helps you see like how you've grown in your production quality, how you make content, how you're shooting content, how you're acting in your content. So I don't know. I just think compilations, they're just overall beneficial in so many different ways. And if you haven't been utilizing compilations as extra income, you definitely should start because it is so helpful. Like, I can't even explain it. Let me fix my lashes real quick because I cannot do that mascara face and talk at the same time. So, okay, we're back. I could not do that face and talk at the same time. You know what face I'm talking about? The one where you're just like, yeah. So anyway, compilations. They will be your best friend. If you're not doing them, you should absolutely include them in how you push out content because it will be so helpful. You would have wished you started sooner. I know I did. You can even, if you do like holiday clips, you can even do compilation bundles from the year before so that you're still profiting off of older content. So every Christmas, I do this thing called, it's a thickness celebration. Every year I have it a little bit differently, but this year a lot of people were asking for returning characters from the year prior. So what I did was I put a compilation together of the thickness videos that I did for last Christmas. And then I told people which character was your favorite, which one do you want to see come back this year. And I kind of did a tally. And then from there, I had certain characters and concepts return. And then those actually inspired newer characters and newer concepts. So it was kind of a win-win. And also got me more money for that month because I had holiday compilations. It's all about finding what works for you and how to improve because you don't want to stay in the same spot. You want to get better every year. You want every clip you make to be better than the one before. There's always room for elevation no matter what you're doing. And this is one little way that you can add to the quality and production of the content you're already making. I wish I could show you the outfit that I'm wearing. It's from Fredericks. Honestly, they have stepped their game up. I hope this was helpful to you. We're going to be talking about some more things as the days go along. I love talking to you guys while I get ready. And I don't even know if, I don't even know if I can show you this one, but like, so it's like, it's like this, and then these two. So excited. Anyway, getting distracted. I hope this was helpful to you, and come back because we're going to be talking about some more things, some more tips, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm going to go film the night away.